Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey everybody, NixAs15 here, and yeah, we're continuing on with Asagao Academy. I went through every video I have done series so far, and I didn't realize how badly I screwed up audio until I got to about episode 4 when I realized, oh crap, changing the volume on my computer like I did this, that ain't gonna do anything but make it like so that I can hear it better. So I might just like go back and like redo everything, or maybe I'll just be lazy and just like say like in the title, loud noise. But yeah, how's it go? Oh Jesus, this is what I say to myself every time people tell me I look nice. It's just like, they say I look nice, but I know I look like I just got out of the pits of hell. Anyways, yeah, so let's play this. We're gonna marathon you through Vavatar, the last airbender. Oh, wow, that was loud. Oh wait, you know what? Oh, I forgot to put voice volume a little bit lower. And we'll do sound effects down too, so that when someone talks, they don't just like right in your ears. Too late! She pressed play. As evening faded into night, we huddled in the blanket fort, watching episode after episode and messing with each other.
Self-voicing disabled.
I'm gonna... happier than I'd been for a long time, I rested my head on my shoulder. Before I knew it, I'd fallen asleep. As usual, the next day, Mai and I got to school early, still poking fun at each other for our moment the night before. As we approached Poppy Hall, I noticed something felt different. Palatable tension hung in the air. It was almost humid. This is an important decision that's coming up, guys, and I don't want to mess this up. Man, what is up with everyone?
I don't know.
Oh, her voice is so cute. I haven't heard it in a while. If you like look, I don't put up like my freaking, I don't like put it into super full screen, because then all this down here goes away, and it's a nightmare, because then OBS just stops like keeping it recorded. But if you look over here, yeah, this is like way too many days after the actual thing. I did do some nice Bob Rossing though. Maybe I'll throw a couple of those up on screen. Not that I know of, but as we entered the building and turned the corner, it suddenly made sense. Jared and Paul were arguing amidst a large crowd, spit flying from their mouths, while Nick and Josh walked along the hallway, pasting posters of Paul's face over Jared's modeling shots. Ooh. Alright, that's a little low. Alright. And if you think about it, they're not really putting them over it, all of them over it. But if there's one thing I can say, is that why are they on the lockers? Aren't those like people's freaking lockers? Where someone has to get into it, and then there's both Paul and Jared's posters on it. Think about the people you're trying to help. Or seduce, depending on which one. I thought I told you to stop and take those posters down! No, what's wrong with you? These walls are everyone's space. We don't have to listen to you. And you should know that this campaign is way more important than your little fashion show.
No.
But mine were here first. Lay off them. This is between you and me, Jared. Leave them out of it. You've been taking up the wall space with your show. Student elections are much more important. It's our government. Student government doesn't even do anything.
Whoa!
Whoa! As current president, I can say with full knowledge and proper authority that the student government does a ton for the school. You don't even know, Jared. You don't even know. Why? What does the student government actually... She wasn't with me anymore. She'd pried herself between Jared and Paul and was pushing them apart. I ran forward to help her. You guys should stop.
Hana!
I flinched. Sorry, Hana, I didn't mean to yell. We want your opinion on something. You're a regular student, a new student. You're uninvolved. Which do you think is more important? Our student government or the fashion show? Holy crap, guys. Okay, so I'm going to not only do this, because this decision means life or death for me, but I'm also going to make a second file for this. Because day 6 is an important decision. Depending on what you pick, I think you can either only date Jared, only date Paul, or you don't get the chance to do either. So, student government, obviously. I think it's the fashion show. I don't want to choose between you. Alright, so if you choose the fashion show, you will 100% be able to get Jared. But I don't think you'll be able to get Paul. I'm not 100% sure on that. Student government, obviously, means you'll 100% get to date Paul, but I'm not too sure about Jared. And then I have absolutely no freaking clue what I don't want to choose between you does. Crap. Well, we made a save point right before, so if you guys don't like it, we can just go back. I'll take this video down, redo it, and then we'll do the choice that you want. Or maybe I'll just make it like an annotation thing, and I'll do like a secret hidden episode for these two. For whichever two I don't go with. So, oof. I would say Siri flip a coin, but my phone doesn't have Siri. I'm gonna... Alright. You know what? I'm gonna let you guys choose. I'm gonna do the annotation thing. I'm gonna let you guys choose. I'm gonna throw up some annotations on the screen. And put links into the description for those of you on mobile. And then we'll continue the video from there. So, yeah. Although, I'm just gonna let you take a moment. Except we're not gonna have a third annotation because that annotation is just gonna skip to a further part in the episode. So that annotation is gonna be this one. Alright, you've had your chance. They both let out a heavy sigh. That doesn't help us. It was amazing they even cared what I thought. I don't usually write about these things. You should listen to her. My patted me on the back and I jumped. I forgot she was there. Jared looked at Mai, raising an eyebrow. Are you sure, Mai? Don't you have your own opinion? Why did he bother to ask her? Well, if I'm being honest, I care more about the fashion show. I go to the elections because I have to, but I go to the show because I want to. Plus, it raises a lot of money for the school. Thank you. He gestured dramatically at Maya as if her opinion sealed the deal. That's because we made it a fundraiser. Whew. Ooh. Ah, the 5-minute bell. Class was about to start. Ooh. I think I did a bad. I think I did a bad. Ooh. Well, okay. So, we're going to save over this one. This is going to be our file one. Oh, look at the differences. Oh, it's not okay. I don't think I'm okay. Jared nodded to us and walked away. Paul opened his mouth as if to say something more, but evidently thought better of it. He headed after Jared with Nick and Josh, thanking them for their help. Being a year ahead of us, their class would be on the next floor. I began to follow them, but I gently pulled her arm. Our classroom was the other way.
Oh, Jared.
If you need any help with the show, I'm here. Her yell echoed through the emptying hallway. Jared, without looking back, raised a hand in acknowledgement. Maya covered her mouth and emitted a skull-piercing squeal. Wincing, I dragged her into the classroom. After the drama that morning, I wasn't sure what to expect at lunch. I dawdled on my own, making up an excuse about copying notes, hoping whatever tension remained would dissipate while I was gone. When I got to the cafeteria, it seemed my plan succeeded. We saved a spot for you! Get over here! Mai sat at the Normal Boots Club table, looking like she completely belonged. She waved for me to join her. I sat down next to her at the edge of the table. Josh was across from me. We made eye contact as I sat down, so I nodded slightly to him. He nodded back. I felt accepted.
Hey.
Anna, how was class?
Hey.
Good, thanks. PBG might have already told you, but we're working together on a project. It's going pretty well. I'm doing the... Is that Gerard back there? In a shy moment of not wanting to look Nick in the eye, I glanced to the side and saw Gerard in the back of the cafeteria with someone I didn't know. Everyone turned to look. He's probably doing some trading. Satch waved a hand. So I borrowed a new drawing tablet the other day. Hoping I could use it to make plans for my machine. Satch changed the subject and everyone started talking about that. I, however, kept my concentration on Gerard, who was holding a small figure, same with the girl he was talking to. Were those what they were trading? Those are itty-bitty kitties. They're really popular right now. I'm surprised you don't recognize them. They're kitty figurines of all different shapes and colors. I have a few myself. You know me, I'm hip to the know about these things. Yeah. How long have we been going for? Ooh, 13 minutes, man, that's not enough. That's not enough. I guess, as a short little thing, I can tell you guys a funny story. I wanna tell you guys a story, really quick. So, overnight, I had left my computer running. Like, I put it in sleep mode, so it doesn't really change much. But, I had actually forgotten to turn off OBS. I forgot to close it out, and I searched up, like, something, and I pressed the 6 key, which is my play button. And it recorded non-stop, and my computer just started like lagging like all hell. And my friend at school, I'm not gonna say his name just in case he doesn't want me to say it, but like he always jokes around, like even in like the most dangerous, like most like sad situations or like most inappropriate times, he'll just say, "Did you try turning it on and off?" And I was like, "Well, how the hell do I fix my computer before school today?" and I remembered those words. You should try turning it on and off. And I did that, and it worked, and that's why I'm recording. So, yeah. Short stories. Fun and simple. Get straight to the point. They're pretty cute, but kind of a little girl thing. She shrugged. Gerard is known as the completionist around here, and every time a new thing gets popular, he collects them all. I've never seen his collections, but I heard they're really impressive. You have to be a dedicated person to do something like that. Completionist? Was that why he was so thorough when giving me a tour? IBK is the thing right now, and last year too. I think in first year there were a lot of people collecting silly, slimy snakes, but that got old fast. Teachers didn't like everything coated in a thin layer of slime. I still have one in our room. I can show you sometime. Jared tapped Maya on the shoulder and she whirled around, hitting me in the face with her hair. Yes? I wanted to thank you for this morning. Oh, no. It was nothing. Definitely. I mean it. As Gerard and Maya spoke, my eyes went back to Gerard's exchange. The girl pulled a second figure out of her backpack and held both of them up to Gerard. He inspected it and shook his head. She pulled out another, sadly this time, and Gerard's face lit up. He held out his figure and they swapped. How bittersweet, letting go of something you love to get something you would potentially love more. What do you think, Hana? My attention was pulled away. I hadn't been listening to the conversation. Huh? Yes or no? This is another big decision. I don't know what it means. I'm just gonna hit yes. Yes. Interesting. I gave me a skeptical glance, then turned away. I bowed my head in apology and took one last quick look at the intriguing trade happening. The girl left. Gerard was now talking to a boy with a messy appearance who made exaggerated hand motions. He looked like he just got out of bed. Was this a trade?
All right.
So, official announcement in case you haven't heard, we're having a competition tomorrow. Just a little casual something to get us ready for the tournament.
Yeah!
Finally! We've been planning this one since last year's! My attention snapped back to the conversation happening in front of me. Was this what PPG was talking about yesterday? Hana, Maya, you're invited if you'd like to come. Either way is fine, but let me know so I can plan. How does it work? It's a little thing. Some lighthearted fun to start off the new year. Lighthearted fun, my ass. John almost broke Satch's nose last year, and Gerard twisted his ankle. Satch delicately raised a hand to his nose.
No.
It was an accident. You forgot the part where you almost passed out from blood loss, Shane. I didn't forget. He looked away. I can never forget. Jesus! I almost want to take a screenshot of this and put it as my desktop background. Look! I can't forget. I didn't forget. I can never forget. Jesus Christ. I don't know about this. I'm not very good at video games.
Yeah!
Sure you are! Jared, we'll come.
All right.
Awesome. I'll plan for you to be there. Don't worry, Hana. It's actually fun. You probably won't get hurt. As much as I was afraid of possibility of possibly losing a limb, I really did want to go. I was glad Maya was there to force me into it. Without her, I would be a lonely transfer, probably eating grass by myself at this. Oh my god, I want to just thank whoever wrote this.
Yeah!
Yeah, sounds fun. Thanks for inviting us. Of course, it would be rude to have you sit with us at lunch and then ban you from our tournament. Plus, it'll be nice to have some new competition. I look forward to winning. Wow. The rest of lunch passed by comparatively uneventfully. Or at least if anything else happened, I didn't notice. I was too busy staring at the food in front of me, joy and horror mixing in my stomach. There's no way I was going to beat even one of these normal boots guys. voice. I would make a fool of myself. But still, I was getting to go. It was a privilege nobody else shared. Paul looked at me with what seemed like concern, and I smiled at him. He grinned and returned to his food. The least I could do was give it a chance. Right? How long have we been recording? Oh, spicy. 20 minutes. We can go a little longer. I'll go up until like 30, maybe. Just made long episodes. After a long day, class was finally over and I was ready to go home. Miss Shizuka still wasn't over her breakup, and I complained loudly that she needed a new man so the homework would stop being so killer. I did air quotes. It was something to do, though. What else would I be doing if not homework? Well, studying, probably.
Hana!
Before we go back to the dorms, there's something in A32 that I want to show you. Come. A32, wasn't that the Norwoods Club room? We're not allowed in there. There's no meeting today, so no one is going to be there either. That's exactly why we need to go now. Mike grabbed my hand and dragged me through the halls. I don't know about this. What if someone sees us? If you act natural, no one will care. There's too many people around, and nobody will be interested in what we're doing. I was full of confidence that I wish I shared. Really don't think I'm comfortable with this. I stopped at the club room door, gently tugging on it.
Yeah!
Sweet, they left it open. She pulled me into the club room and shut the door behind us. It's in here. Here was a storage closet at the very back of the room. Plain white cabinet. She stopped short of the door, looking expectantly at me. I tugged the knob, expecting it to be locked, like all storage closets were. The knob didn't move, confirming my suspicions. Relief swept through me. Oh, darn. Looks like it's locked. I guess whatever you have to show me, we'll have to wait until another day, or never. Oh, I know it's locked. That's why I have these. Jangle jangle. She pulled a shiny chain of keys from her pocket, eyes sparkling.
What?
She took us keys? Who gave you those? No one. I'm borrowing them for a little bit. No harm done. She fiddled with the door handle, going through key after key. I am seriously uncomfortable with this. Someone is bound to find out. They always do. Finally, there was a small click, and the lock relented. Don't worry, Hana. I'll protect you. I opened the closet. The light shone down directly onto its contents.
Yay!
There they are! To my utter bewilderment, there sat luminescent golden boots, resting on a velvet pillow, cased in a glass box. What are these? I stepped closer to the case. I was about to put my hand on the glass, but stopped inches before, wrought with guilt. We shouldn't be here. These, Hana, are the boots. The boots. It's the symbol of the Normal Boots Club. It's their club room, after all. I'm telling you, these guys don't mess around. Is it made of gold? Real gold? It must have cost a fortune. I'd say they're solid gold, only worth 100,000 yen or so. But to really make sure, Mai's fingers wiggled in front of her face before I could stop her. She opened the glass case and lifted the boots from their velvet pillow they rested on. Mai, please, be careful. I grabbed the boots from underneath, just in case she dropped them. Good thing, too, because they were heavy. The gold was cool and hard to the touch. These boots were definitely not wearable, and anything but normal. I bounced them up and down, weighing them with her hands. Her arms flexed as she did so. I suddenly realized why her pats on the back hurt so much. Volleyball made her strong.
Bingo.
Yeah, definitely solid gold. Mimi lied to me. She said they were gold-plated. I didn't believe her, so I had to check. So you dragged me along instead of her. This display of wealth made my stomach turn. Where'd They saw a symbol. I saw months of food for my father and I. 100,000 yen just lying in a closet, protected by a single poorly guarded key. It might not be a big deal to the students with rich parents, the majority of the academy, but it was more than disturbing.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I wanted you to experience this with me. Silhouetted by the warm glow of the spotlights, Maya smiled at me. That smile almost made me feel okay being here without permission. Almost. Plus, when we get caught, we'll be okay. There's no way they can punish you. They really like you.
What?
The storeroom lights flickered on. We both turned abruptly, still holding the boots. Shane stood in the doorway. Maybe not that one. You. What are you doing here? That case is supposed to be locked.
Well...
It was locked. My.
Shane.
Oh. We're really sorry, Shane. We heard the boots were kept in here and we were curious. That's all. No harm done, right? Here, Mai. Let's give the boots back to him. Yeah, I was just showing her. We aren't suspicious. You guys hide it away. We aren't suspicious. You guys hide it away. How is anyone ever supposed to see it? She handed the boots to Shane, who placed them carefully back into the case, adjusting the pillow to the center.
No.
We hide it from people who aren't in the club. Like you. The case clicked shut. Shane, I'm sorry. Do not come back here. Get out of my sight. But I am containing my anger now. But your continued presence is making that even more difficult. I gulped. Maya and I dashed out the door. Shane slammed the door behind us. Do you think he's going to tell the rest of them? I really hope not. I might have ruined my reputation with them.
Sorry.
I think you mean I might have ruined your reputation with them. She threw her head back and laughed, not quite grasping the consequences of her actions. You'll be fine. I'll even be fine. This student's just like us. It's not like we stole it. But Shane, he was really angry. That's just an act. Don't worry about it, Hana. I said I would protect you. Her words seemed genuine enough, but I had a hard time believing her. It was almost as if she planned for us to get caught. Okay. Good. Now let's head back to the dorms. That competition is tomorrow, and I do not plan on losing due to lack of sleep. I had to spit on my screen. How long have we been going for? 28. We still got some time. Alright, so the tournament, I completely forgot. Would they even let us participate considering what we just did? Mai hummed happily as she skipped down the hall, somehow impervious to my anxieties. Oh, you know what? I bet none of this would have happened if I had just said no. That is probably what did me in. You know what? That's gonna be an annotation for the other two. Ugh. Heart heavy, I followed her. Only time would tell. Saturday dawned, bright and harsh. The cloudy light outside mirrored my gloomy mood. As I quickly dressed and woke up Mai.
Hey!
Mai, it's time to get up.
Morning.
Why? Video game competition, remember? We're playing Stupendous Stomping Sisters today. Mai shot straight up out of her bed. Oh my god, Jared! I can hang out with Jared today. She catapulted from the top of her bunk bed and sprinted out the hallway. I heard... Oh! I heard crashes and shrieks as she massacred the other girls to get into the bathroom. The sun slowly rose through the window. Everything would be just fine. Right? Soon I returned, fully dressed and raring to go.
Hana.
Come on, Hana, let's go. She grabbed my hand and dragged me out into the campus comms. Her incessant hand tugging hurt, but I followed her silently. Even more strangely, she wasn't talking either. Our nerves had gotten the better of both of us. We wandered the halls of the boys' dorm, making our way to 402. The dormitory itself smelled awful, like stale Dorito chips. I wonder how I never noticed it and realized this was the first time I came on a weekend. Rather than wandering campus all day for classes and clubs, most people were sleeping in or hanging out in their rooms. My eyes slowed down as we climbed the stairs, staring at the floor. The closer we got, the slower we progressed. We opened up the fourth floor door and crossed the hall. Finally, we stood in front of PPG and John's door. You should knock.
What?
What? Me? You should knock. You got here first. Yeah, but you're their friend. Well, you know them better. You've got pink hair. Is there a problem, ladies? We both froze. Scents of ham wafted through the air. Tasty. I'm sorry if that gets annoying. Stuff like that, like where I go up to the thing.
Oh, Jared.
Jared.
Good morning.
Hello, ladies. Is there something wrong with the door? Oh, no, we didn't want to wake them up in case they were still sleeping. Jared let out a low-throated laugh. I don't think they'd mind having you wake them up. My eyes almost rolled to the back of her head. She's like practically like, I don't know how I can say this without like getting some kind of like, she's like ready. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Here, allow me. Yet, also, every normal boots guy has their own knock. He leaned between us and tapped on the door. He was surprisingly tall, and being some 10 inches shorter than him, towered over me. He looked down at me and winked. The door flew open.
Hey.
Hey guys, glad you can make it. We'll be a bit squished in here, but it's better than nothing. What, we couldn't get the classroom this year? I jumped. Shane stood behind me, expressionless. I didn't even see him come. Yeah, turns out the Hidden Block decided to book it for the same day. Wonder what for? John snorted somewhere in the background. I'm not sure your room is better than mine. Oh, Shane with the zingers. That wasn't a zinger. Are you just gonna stand outside or are you coming in? We stepped through the threshold, fully and completely entering PUG and John's room. Boy territory. We were out of our element. Speak again, Hana, for it is I, the great papyrus, who's a total man. And I can totally 100% say that with all certainty that you'll be fine. Yeah. Oof. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Oh, man. 34 minutes. Maybe we could continue a little bit longer. I had never been in the room before. As she glanced at the walls, shelves, and desk like a maniac squirrel, her eyes gleamed, and I had the sneaking suspicion she was making note of what she saw for her own nefarious purposes. Though what they were, I had no idea. I accidentally hit Alt. What did that do? What did that do? Did that ruin anything? I don't think that ruined anything. Rather, I didn't want to know.
What's up?
Go on, take a seat anywhere. I looked to my left and saw boxers lying on a desk chair, blood shot into my face. Were they used? PPG followed my gaze and turned red. Let me clean up with pigsty. Do they have pigsties in England? Everything in America is derivative of England. I accidentally went Scottish. But we're in Japan. Shane looked at me blankly. Man, we're so lucky that you. You 8-player stomp. I'm excited to cross you, Shane.
Judge one sucks.
Oh man, that burn. It looks like he's wearing a party hat. Ah! I don't think that's going to happen.
Hey.
Hello, guess who's here? Gerard entered without knocking, a bright smile on his face.
Hold on. What?
Oh man, Shane got here before me. Did you fail to see me leave?
Yeah, whatever.
I was hoping you were in the bathroom or something. We brought extra controllers. Does nobody knock around here? No, why would we? To be polite. Girls and their ridiculous social conducts. What? An intricate knock clattered through the entryway, and I pointed towards the door in defiance. See? Someone knocks.
Good morning.
Hello? Hello? I brought bagels. Figured we didn't want a repeat of last year. My stomach grumbled as she turned red. That's what I thought. That's my husband.
What?
What?
You're perfect.
You're the best partner anyone could ask for. You are truly the best of us. Can't you just ask for one normally? I brought enough for everyone. Jared leaned his head against Satch's shoulder and then turned to whisper in his ear. I knew I could trust you. I don't know how that came up. I'm gonna make a test one of these episodes. Okay. Well then, everyone pick a place to sit. We'll hand out bagels and then we'll get started. I scuttled to the side of the room against PPG's bed and next to mine. I was just sat on the bed, man. I would get on the top. We've been sitting with them at lunch, but it wasn't until just now that I realized how crazy having all the normal boots guys in one room could be. 9 adolescent men in one room. Not to mention all friends. All part of the same club. Their personalities mingled in different ways, and I almost couldn't focus over the myriad of inside jokes, shouting voices, and flailing limbs. That is until the character selection screen came on. In the blink of an eye, the controllers were gone. PPG glanced over at me, noticing that I didn't have one, offered me his. No, really, I'm not good at these kind of games. There's no way you're worse than me, or Jimmy for that matter. Damn. Seeing as he didn't want to take no for an answer, I grabbed the controller and selected my character. Kirby. He was cute and bouncy, though he didn't seem super powerful. Oh. Is everybody ready? I swallowed hard. The controller already slippery from my sweat. Knees weak, arms are heavy with his vomit on the sweater already. Mom spaghetti. I never played Stomp before. though I watched others do so. I looked at the buttons on the controller, trying to guess what button did what. One of the top buttons probably jumped, obviously the analog stick with the character. Selected a stage, something with cute little houses and smallish animals bobbing around the background. And the countdown began. Alright, so they picked either town and city or just village. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! There were buttons on the back that clicked when you hit them, but I didn't know what they did. Oh, 3! Oh, there was a weird blue button on the top right, but not on the left. 2! Another analog stick, what was this for? Camera! How can we all control the camera at once? 1! No! Go!
Yeah.
Die, Shane, die! What the hell? Attack everyone, but attack everyone, not just me. But you're my mortal enemy.
Yeah.
Josh, what was that for? I wasn't even fighting you. You were wide open, and death waits for no one. You are next. The battle began, and in a display of slight mercy, the boys left me alone to wander the field and get a sense of my character. Oh, that does jump. I hit the jump button again, and again, watching my character float higher and higher towards the sky.
Yeah.
I can fly! My joy was cut short as a Noki ball emerged from nowhere and pegged my pink blob in the eye. Well, I mean, if it's a Noki ball, that means it must be made by Nokia. So yeah, you just like died instantly. I fell off the side of the screen. Despite trying to jump back up, it wouldn't let me. Why? Oh hey, crap! I didn't even notice. There's an actual, just like straight up NES right there.
Ah, look at you.
You know what I don't get? Why do they change the names of the characters, but Doritos are still Doritos? Kirby can kind of hover for a while, but eventually he gets too full of air and has to land. Otherwise, he'd be OP. Oh. When in doubt, down B. Down B. The commotion of the match, curses and death threats mixing with the clack of controllers. Nobody was listening to what Nick was saying. The key to getting someone to hear you in this commotion. It seemed to be shouting their name at the beginning of your sentence. Gerard! Such! I frowned as my pink little blob fell back onto the map. Following Nick's advice, I hit down B. A cloud appeared around my pink eye and he became a rock.
What?
I don't understand. What would rock do? I repeated the move multiple times, always turned into a rock of some sort on the ground, never hurting anybody near me. Suddenly, an explosion rocked the ground, and Kirby flew into the air just as I hit down.
No!
No! To my surprise, he formed into a rock and fell directly onto John's head. His Nario was sent flying off the screen, and he died.
Yeah.
You're on my shit list! I'm very sorry. It didn't take long after that for me to die 5 pitiful, painful deaths. But as my little Kirby tumbled off the screen for the 6th and final time, a small surge of pride hit me. I killed John. The JonTron, even if it was by accident. I handed my controller to Maya and sat back, completely satisfied. If it weren't for the fact that it was Maya's turn, I'd jump back in, eager to find other strategies for murdering my friends and potentially stirring up a hit list a mile long. So this was the joy of games. After playing a few rounds, the official tournament started. People played one-on-one matches against each other, slowly thinning out the competition over time. I went before me, and was, rather unfairly, paired against Jared. Every blow he doled out to her was, in her mind, some form of actual physical contact. At least, judging by the way she shivered when she was hit, it was. Okay, so basically, I can't. She's having an orgasm every time he hits her there. Alright? There's your point. Unsurprisingly, she died almost immediately. I was the last person set to go against PBG. The others chuckled as we were past the controllers. Don't worry, Hana. PBG is the easiest of all of us. You're bound to beat him. Aw, come on, guys. Don't worry, Hana. I'll go easy on you. I nodded as PBG picked the most level playing field, a small platform floating out in space. Final destination. Wait, hold on. Final destination. The match started. PBG graciously held his players still. Go ahead and test your moves.
You're a great friend.
Oh, that's real nice of you, PBG. Yeah, real nice. I tested my moves, and while doing so, my hand brushed against the yellow stick. Kirby did a menacing low kick, and my eyebrows raised. I looked powerful. Ready to go?
Yeah.
I think so. PBG charged at me across the screen. When he came close enough for me to hit, I pushed the yellow stick in his direction. Flew across the screen. Mouth fell open. PBG gritted his teeth. I see how it is. No more, Mr. Nice Guy. I partially doubted that PBG had a non-nice bone in his body, but the match had begun. It was a long battle. A surprisingly long battle. We seemed to be evenly matched, right up until the very end, when I smashed him off screen with Kirby's hammer. Whoa! I set the controller down quietly, not particularly happy about having crushed PBG in my second ever match of Stomp. PBG nodded solemnly. I guess I lost then.
Whoa!
Damn, Hana, that was some natural born talent right there. I don't really think so. Anyway, the next match is Shane versus Paul. PBG remained quiet for a little while after that. It wasn't until the third round that he joined to get in again, cheering with the rest of the guys. My match rolled around, but this time I was against Jared, and this time I lost. I set the controller down again, happy to no longer have responsibility over the life and death of inanimate pixels. As I did so, I saw Paul lean in to whisper something to Shane, whose eyes flew wide open, then his face shut down. Over my dead body. Their eyes slid to me, and I looked away. They were talking about me, weren't they? I scooted over to Mai, feeling more comfortable near her than any of you guys. We cheered for Jared right up until the very end. He lost to a supernaturally agile Shane, who was seemingly being fueled by the rage of 1,000 demonic toddlers. I don't care. That is something worthy of being, taking a photo of on my phone. The rage of 1,000 demonic toddlers. Oh, hold on.
What?
Wow. Oh, no privacy, am I right? Niece comes in like, I want to sit here. It's like, boy, girl, whatever. Everyone, that was a great round. It looks like we're in even better shape than last year. Well, all of us except PBG. That was uncalled for. Totally deserved. Anyways, I'm tired, so get out of my room, please. He grinned broadly, not finding anything wrong with how he summarily got rid of us. Mai and I gathered our things and left the room with the others, who, laughing and joking, dispersed in all different directions. Together, we shuffled home. We fell through the doorway, exhausted, with barely enough energy to change into our PJs. Mai leaped onto her bed with a happy sigh. Oh, Hana, I'm so glad you came to Asagao. As if this couldn't have happened without me here. Mai shoved her face into her pillow and emitted a muffled reply. Move, move. Wait, hold on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, whatever you say. I fell under my bed, staring at the rungs that kept Mai and her mattress collapsing onto me and smothering me to death in the night. That was really fun. Video games are fun, Mai.
Really?
She shuffled around on the top of her bed. I mean, I thought it was okay. It was passable. I don't know if I call it super fun or anything.
Really?
No, I loved it. She chuckled. Seems like you found your calling. Ha ha ha, I'm sure I have. Above me, Mai yawned.
Let's just go to sleep.
I'm exhausted. Smiling, I got up and turned out our light.
Good night.
Oh, you were.
Sorry about that, guys. Minor interruptions. Good night, Mai. And this is where we're going to save at. Day 8. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please Falcon punch that subscribe button and great ether the like button. And links in the description for the other 2 routes that I'm going to be recording later, because I'm cheap and lazy. These are probably not gonna. I'm gonna finish one route in bulk, and then just release the episodes over time. So, yeah.
I.
We're not doing any more Galaxy 2. Because you fucking said you wouldn't say shit. You keep fucking. No, I wasn't. I didn't. Yeah, we're still fucking recording.
Sorry. I thought that you were done recording because you didn't.
But just because I do the thing doesn't mean I. When I do the Nick Z58 signing out part, that's the end of the recordings. Anyways, Nick Z58 signing out. Alright, I'm gonna break your legs and use them to beat people.
What? Looks like you're not here. Drink my blood. Camera.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoops.